Yes, welcome to MB Analysis. It's your favorite analyzer of cricket, Missah Browne. Respect, one and all. God's blessings. Last time on the analysis series, the very first episode. Yes, blessings, respect to all who listened. I touched on Sunil Gavaskar, the little master. How dominant was he? Did he really conquer the great West Indian pace attacks? You don't know. They couldn't out at all. That was said, that was sung, that was believed and still believed by many up to this day. I don't really blame them. Look at stats. So I touched each series Gavaskar played against the West Indies. Yeah, one by one, starting from the beginning in 1971. Yeah, I went through them. I got through them series by series, the amount of runs he make, the type of attack, what me think about the potency and the skill of the attack, and yeah, how dominant he really was. From my view, with statistical research attached, you don't know. Every time. Missah Browne on the case again with his analysis. Sunil Gavaskar, did he really conquer the great West Indian pace attack? And this is part 2. In part 1, I was in the process. The process of broke down every series, breaking down every series Gavaskar played against the West Indies, series by series from 71 to the end. And where did I get to? 78, 79. And Gavaskar was having a pretty dominant time up to now. So it looks like it was true. Couldn't out Gavaskar at all, but the bowling attacks were also very, very below par up to now. So, balance. So, straight into it, from 78-79, I move into 82-83, the next series Gavaskar played. He scored 240 runs at an average of 30 with 1 century. For the first time, he faced the full might of the West Indies quick attack. The quartet, the man and them will run things, the horsemen. Holding, Roberts, Garner and Marshall. For the first time, he had to encounter them all. And he failed. People, you be the judge, you sum it up for yourself, 1 century in a 5 tests, averaging only 30. His worst series against the West Indies ever, and his first time ever facing the full attack. Anything like a full attack. Dominant seasoned players who were then dominating the world. This was the attack he had to prove himself against in my book. And it's clear for all to see that they had the better of him. Do the proper research. I'm only talking facts. In 1983-84, Gavaskar played the West Indies for the last time. The bowling attack was weakened by the absence of Joel Garner. First thing, don't know, not excuses thing, but fact is fact. The 4-prong operated how it operated. Joel Garner was a great fast bowler and a vital missing link, missing cog in the spinning wheel of the West Indian. The pace machine, the attack. Roberts had retired. Holding and Marshall, to the horsemen, to the top fast bowlers featured in this series, but their backups were Eldin Baptiste and Winston Davis as seam bowlers, and we all know they did not set the world alight as seam bowlers. Well, into statistics. He made 0 and 7 in the first test, 121 and 15 in the second, 90 and 1 in the third, 12 and 3 in the fourth, 0 and 20 in the fifth, and a brilliant 236, 236 in the final test. When you dig into them stats and analyze, the brilliant 236 in the final test, take nothing away from him. He made 121 in the second test, so that's a 2 century in the series, and he get 1/2 as well. But 8 innings out of 6 tests in the series, Gavaskar make below 25. Yeah, 8 out of 12 innings. And 4 times, 4 to 12 innings he make before 10. So 8 times below 25, 4 times below 10. Yeah, you know why me think that? Look at the whole issue. I could be wrong. Analyze it yourself. I think the presence of the greats, the great fast bowler them, the Marshall, the Garner, Kraft, Roberts, Holding, minimized Sunil Gavaskar's damage, what he did against the West Indies. Look at it anytime. Look upon them when them play against it, when them prang the day. And this time I only 2 out of 4. Holding and Marshall. Not saying the prang have to be 4 and he have to be 4 fast bowlers for being good attack now, but he's famed for that. Conquering the West Indies pace attacks of those times, they get the name as the reputation as being the best opener. That's why I'm continuously make reference to the 4 prong and saying it's 1 or 2 or 3 out of the 4 we're playing. So yeah, that's the only reason, the attack was famous for 4. So even though Gavaskar finished this series with a brilliant 136 day and 1 other century in the series, he did not, it was not a good series. He failed. He failed on all accounts. Yeah. Scoring below 21 8 times in the series. Nah man, that a failure. And hear this. In their meetings, their clashes, their battles over a career, Marshall has dismissed, he out Gavaskar 8 times, and 7 of those times he made below 25, less than 25. Not only can't I agree with him dominating the great West Indian attacks, but I cannot agree with him being the best opener of all times and the best player of fast bowling, which they seem to suggest if he's the best opener. Not only Malcolm Marshall, but also Imran Khan and Ian Botham dismissed him 8 times in Test cricket. He was also out 3 times to the first ball of a Test match. Only Hanan Saka, Bangladeshi batsman, matched this feat. So in the 100 plus years of Test cricket, Gavaskar a record for being out first ball of a Test match most times, sharing it with a Tiger. He also hit centuries in each innings of a Test match 3 times, a record. Great feat, man, but does that suggest fast bowling dominance in any way? What I'm saying, not discrediting his feats. And this analysis is certainly not to decry Gavaskar. He's a legend of the game who has set enviable benchmarks, and I respect him and all that he has achieved. But I aim to hit the facts as I see them, as they are perceived to me. Stats. Sir Gary Sobers rates him highly. So did Imran and Viv, and Holding claimed he was the best batsman he ever bowled to. But still, I am looking into the stats going below the surface. And this is what I have come up with. I don't see the dominance, the total dominance of the great West Indian attacks, because certain personnel, you could see clear differences in what Gavaskar achieved than when they were not there. For instance, in 1983, with the fast bowlers present, he got out twice in a day. 1 day of Test cricket. In the process of getting his bat knocked from his hand by Malcolm Marshall. In the midst of a rough Test match and a rough series. But he bounced back admirably with a double in the final innings of the series. You heard my views. You can see my side where I'm leaning. So wait out, analyze it, put it all together, and tell me. Tell me, keep it to yourself. Spread it in the comments. Let me know. Because in my view, he really did not dominate, as the word goes, as it has been spread out there that he dominated the great West Indian pace attacks. I beg to differ. And I see too many differences when the pace bowlers are actually there, even not in full number and in full strength. There's a difference. So, to the question, did he really conquer the Great West Indian pace attack? I would say no. And I also can class him as one of the best openers in history, but not the best, one of the best. On that note, I round up. It's been a pleasure. Yeah, man. Look out for episode 3, where I will discuss Sir Garfield Sobers. Is he really the best and most complete cricketer of all time? Yeah, look out for that. Missah Browne thing. MB's analysis. Stay tuned.